Hello. So we're gonna measure. Measuring time. Well, I'll show you the speaker real quick because, well, why not? Because I might destroy them. So this is the planar magnetic with foil I cut. They look very nice, shiny as well. I also made a wire variant. It's a bit dark, but it has wires. Hard to see, but there are wires. What we're gonna do is measure the differences. Wire versus foil, once and for all, because I might, I have to destroy one of them, or both of them. Anyways, once more. I mean, apparently I got time on my hands. So let's see. It's a rather close measurement, so the low end will be exaggerated compared to what you actually get in a room. But I want to see the resonance as well. And also maybe some distortion measurements. I will close the windows because there's a lot of yelling kids. Like the response is not valid down 400 hertz or something, just because of my room. But let me. I'll put this in a way so I can, exactly put the other loudspeaker in the same spot. So that's what it is. This is in the middle, not completely. That looks more terrible than it did. I'll grab the other speaker. Let's see what this does. Wires. There's a 0.2 ohm difference, so hardly anything. I did hear something weird. This beeping what you hear is my amplifier, I believe. That was not there. Let's see if we can fix that because it will screw up the measurement. Fucking shit, By fix, I mean hit it. And it's gone. By the looks of it, I wonder if the volume dropped by me hitting it. Let's see. Yes. So that's the same volume as the first two measurements. By hitting it, the volume knob is fucked. So apparently it like shifted 7 dB down. So now I got a perfect measurement of the wire version. And I'll show you a gated version at 3 milliseconds in the video. There are a few things that are noticeable. Brown is the foiled version, blue is the wired version. As you can see, blue has more output in general, except above 4K. The foil version extends further. So that's the main thing. At lower frequencies, I cannot gate it, so I ungate it and I'll show you the measurement and smooth it out. See if we see any difference in the low end as well. So let's make it smoothing like 124. No, let's a little bit more. 112. this image shows that there's a tiny bit more low end in the wired version, and apparently my stretching is rather okay. I mean, the resonance looks almost the same. I think the wire one is a little bit lower, but that might be the weight itself. But after like 200 Hertz, it's quite clearly that the wired version is more efficient. Downside is that the foiled version extends further, but the question is, if it's a base panel, does that really matter? I don't think so. So let's look at distortion. This is the first one. This is the foiled version. This is the wired version. So by the looks of it, the wire version has a little bit more distortion, around 200 to 800. But then again, it has more output as well. So let's see what the percentage is. It's also a little bit higher. If we look at the third harmonic near resonance, that's a good indication that the resonance is there. It's around, well, our third harmonic is around 61 in the foil version and 58 at the wire version. So they are rather close. I mean, not completely, but I think they were rather close before I put the wires and the glue on. I mean, especially the amount of glue will lower the resonance a little bit. So somehow the tensioning on the foil jig worked out quite nicely. Yeah, but it looks like the wire has a little bit more distortion, but it has also more output. And it's not the 0.2 ohm that does that. And at 4.5K, there's a rise in distortion in the wired version. And the foil one does the same, but a little bit higher, at 5.7K. So that's kind of fun. So far what I said, if you want low end, wires are a good idea. If you want to like extend your top end, foil is a good idea. And apparently a little bit lower distortion, foil is your friend, but at a cost of output. So what did we learn? Well, not so much. Foil looks nicer, foil is a lot of work, but today I made a wired version, which was actually quite a lot of work as well. In my memory, it was far less work, but I can imagine if the foil thing, especially the cutting of the foil, goes well, and I don't have to redo it gazillion times, it might actually be faster. And if you can like do 2 panels at one go, it is much faster, I think. So foil it will be. I will adjust the width of the foil to get a lower impedance, because 4.5 ohms is too high for this kind of speaker. I want it to be 3.7 or something, 3.8, because you also have to use a coil, which also adds like 0.6 ohms or something. So I don't want to waste too much, power, or at least I want a little bit more output. So foil it's gonna be, but not the foil I used in this case. I mean, I have to redo it. Unfortunately, the tracks will become a little bit wider, which does not help any output. But the impedance will. So it probably will end up around the same SPL does right now, which I don't know what it is. Low, I guess. I would not be surprised if it's like 84 dB, something like that. Not very efficient. So I made this one today, and I'm gonna scrap it today. I made that one yesterday, and I will scrap it. Not today, tomorrow. Same goes for that one. I ran out of steam to do the same thing over. But I will, because I want both to be as good as I can make them with the current frame. I mean, there's lots of things that I could improve, but that means scrapping completely everything, and I think that's a waste. Now it only costs me time and maybe €5 or something, €10. So I will do it. But that will be tomorrow. At least I measure them in the same spot. Yeah. The dropout in between the resonance and 300 Hertz might be my room itself. I don't know, because I cannot gate in this region. There's walls everywhere and a floor and such. That's not, it's not correct. And I always have suck out around this frequency. With normal loudspeakers, no matter what I put here, I have suck out over there. Probably there is some suck out as well, because the resonance is like pumped up and it rises in efficiency. So it might be that there is some suck out there to begin with. The way to counter that is like Magnepan does, is like creating multiple resonances. So creating a few resonance that is like around 200 Hertz or something, or 100 Hertz, instead of only on 60, which it is right now. So yeah, ideally you would like create multiple resonance, or at least 1 or 2 more. I never managed to do that correctly, and it's hard to measure here because I always have this suck out. So, well, hope you enjoyed. I will redo all the fucking shit once more, and I probably, will show you what the result is. But at least I can work a little bit faster after you've seen all my fails. So, see you next time. And if you like the content and such, please subscribe or take a look at my Patreon. And I'll see you next time when they're finished, or at least the base portion, because afterwards I have to make a ribbon. See ya!